You know, I need to talk about race a little bit here. We're playing a little music over there. Can you hear the music there? But, you know, I need to talk about race. That's something that, you know, I've been having the notion that I should bring this to the public attention. Nobody gets over on race like black people do in America. Nowhere in the world. Nowhere in the world. Nowhere in the world. I don't want to talk necessarily about slavery, but, you know, it was actually white folks that brought most of that to the end, and from everything, from the West Indies slave trade to what was going on in the Americas. But we're going to discuss that. I'm going to bring that to you, and I'm going to challenge anybody to a debate on it. Anybody. And maybe we can get the history books written to where they reflect what actually happened. But that's not what I want to talk about here. I just want to talk about, you know, every time there's any kind of notion about race, any kind of sort of a discussion of something like that, you got just hordes on those people. They say nothing about the literally thousands of people that die every night in our streets. Usually race-related, you know, because some poor white folk happen to find themselves in one of the urban areas, and just you know, it was his own fault, and they don't say nothing about that. It happens every day. But what I want to say is, many Americans have had have had lots of racial interactions. Lots of people that work for the governments, federal government. There's just all kinds of race corruption going on in this country. It's you know, in the unions as well, in corporations and unions, in all kinds of government jobs. There's massive corruption, race corruption going on in this country, and I really need to address some of that. But I've been playing the race card most of my life. I'm sure most of Americans black Americans that have made it have been benefited unfairly, and you know, they don't ever give up. They don't give back much. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesse Wright, he's always talking about how the wealth is with rich white people, but he leaves out all the black athletes. Now let me tell you something. How many times you see five people out there playing the basketball? I play the basketball, and you want and not a single one of them stops and says, "Whoa, hold on, man. What the white folks is? Man, can't we get a white boy out there? Can't we get a white folks out here?" You know, black folks don't give it back, man. They do not give. They're not. How many times have you seen that yet? Are you ever going to see it? No, man, heck no. And you know, as long as I can keep America flustered, we ain't gonna fix none of that. We ain't gonna fix things like affirmative action. No, that ain't the change I'm talking about. And socialism is a trend, of course, but it's going to be racial. It's going to be racial socialism. Are you ready for that? This country will never recover. There's so many things I could say about race. I don't really know where to start. Haven't been an unfair benefactor. Anyway, I got to watch my minutes here, and I'll get right back with you because we can only go with 3-minute blips. So let's see how we're doing on this one.